Oh, ew, gross. There's more fractions. There's big fractions. And look, we even have like a quadratic in here. Oh, no. Why? So I'm going to cross multiply. Now, you can only cross multiply when each side is a fraction. If you had something like this, you have like a +1 right here, you can't cross multiply. You gotta do some simplification before you can cross multiply. All right, you would have to have like common denominators for this one and add them together, something like that. But well, we don't have that, so let's just do this problem right here. First, I'm going to multiply those two together. Let's write it out this time. So we have x squared plus 20, and then x minus 2. And then the other side, we have this dude times this dude. Oh, man, that looks ugly stuff. That's ugly stuff. We have x times x minus 2. And then we have 14 minus x. The order is even weird. All right, let's get busy with this stuff. We'll go this guy times this guy, which would be x to the third. This guy times this guy, which would be negative 2x squared. This guy times this guy is 20x plus 20x. And this guy times this guy is negative 40. You guys okay out there? No, I don't like this. Okay, let's make this one into x squared minus 2x first. Then we'll multiply that out to this ugliness over here. In fact, I'm going to write it negative x plus 14 just for order's sake. All right, x squared times negative x is going to be negative x to the third power. X squared times 1, that's 14, will be positive 14x squared. And then that guy times that guy is going to be positive 2x squared. And then we have this guy times, oh my goodness, this is so much multiplication. I'm going to die. This is horrible. Oh no, I don't like it. I don't like it. Just stop. Okay, so let's combine like terms. On the right side, we still have a negative x to the third, and we have this x squared and this x squared. That's going to be 16x squareds. And then you have minus 28x. This side, can we simplify that side? Nah. Okay, I'm going to be lazy. I'm not going to rewrite the right side, but I'm going to put everything on the right side. Oh, so that means I'm going to add x to the third to both sides. So let's add x to the third here. That means we have 2x to the thirds. I'm going to subtract 16. Oops, I don't know how to write 16. 16x squared over here. That means I'm going to subtract 16x squared over here. So that's going to be negative 18x squared. All right, done. And then I have a plus 28x over here. I have to add it to the other side, plus 28x. It's going to be 48x, and then you have minus 40. Woo! This side now has a 0 on it. All right. I hope we can factor that. That'd be a big bummer if we can't factor this. All right, so let's try it. Now, because there's 4 terms, I'm going to factor by using grouping. Hopefully it works. I'm going to take a 2x to the third, or 2x squared out of the first one. Then I get x minus 9. And on this one, what can I take out of a 48 and a 40? Nobody?
8.
8? Can I take an 8 out of both of those? Let's try it. Let's take an 8 out. This would be a 6x, right? 6 times 8 is 48. And this would be a 5. No, minus 5. Minus 5. Oh, snap. Snappity wacky. It looks like we have an issue. This is not the same as this. So we cannot factor it. All right? And then we're supposed to find all solutions that worked for this. So my question is this. So if this is you, my first question is, oh man, did I actually multiply everything correctly? And so I'm going to go back and double check my multiplication. And then if I can't do that, maybe I do need a calculator to solve this. If I need a calculator, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to graph this thing and look for the x-intercepts, which we can do in a second. But first, let's double check our multiplication. We have x squared plus 20, x minus 2. X squared plus 20, x minus 2. Multiplied it out, I got x to the third. That's negative 2x squared. Yep. Okay, that's right. Okay, this side's good. This side over here, where things got a little nasty, we have x squared minus 2x, and I start multiplying to this. I flipped those. That was okay. X squared times negative x is going to be negative x to the third. X squared times 14 is going to be 14x squared. Negative 2x times negative x is going to be positive 2x squared. Negative 2 times positive 14 is going to be negative 28x. Wow, everything is right so far. If I combine those two, 14 and 2, I get 16. Oh, this is really sad. Oh, I'm sad. Okay, oh man. Okay, so do we know another way we can factor this? Oh, I do.
You can like
We could have just taken, no, if we take a 2 out of all of it, it's still going to end up being the same. All right. Anybody have ideas? No?
Can you do like the X thing?
Do the X thing? Okay, but we can't do the X thing when there's 4 terms. The X thing is only when you have 3 terms. All right, let's bust out our calculator. Oh, man, I hope this doesn't happen to you guys. Okay, let's restart this. Should I scribble it all out or do it fresh? Now let's just scribble it all out. Okay, watch what happens here. All right, Frankie, I think this is what you were saying. I don't know if this is what you're saying, but this is what I saw when I was listening to you. X, then we have X minus 2. Man, you guys, I'm surprised you guys didn't see it yourselves. Good job, Frankie. Okay, X minus 2. Okay, you see how both sides have an X minus 2? I'm just going to multiply this side by X minus 2 and multiply this side by X minus 2. And what happens to these X minus 2s? They die. And so I'm left with X squared plus 20 over X equals negative X plus 14. I went ahead and switched the order again. Okay, so now if I want to get rid of this fraction right here, I just have to multiply both sides by X. And now we have an X squared plus 20. And on this side, we have a negative X squared plus 14X. Now, that looks way more doable. Let's move everything to the right side or left side. So that means I add X squared to both sides. I'm going to get 2X squared on the left side. And I subtract 14X. That means minus 14X. And then I have a 20. Oh, that's factorable, isn't it? Yeah, that's a lot nicer. I'm going to first take out a 2 because I can. That would be a 1, and this would be a 7, and this would be a 10. So let's clean it up. 2x squared minus 7x plus 10. All right, what multiplies to give me 10, adds to give me negative 7? Oh, you guys think you're so smart. So we have 2, and we have negative 5 and negative 2. Because if I multiply that guy and that guy together, I would get 10. If I add them together, I would get 7x. Oh, man. Okay, so what are my answers? X equals 5 and 2. Okay. So is positive 2? I mean, do we have to worry about that guy? Wait, positive 2. Wait, wouldn't positive 2 make the denominators equal to 0? In our original one? Yeah, so this guy doesn't work. He is not a solution. In fact, if we were to graph this, which I will because it'll be interesting, this is going to be a hole because they both cancel out. Now, what if I plug in 5? If I plug 5 into my x's, do I get any zeros on the denominator? No. Okay, so our only answer is going to be this dude. Done. Maybe because you guys saw me make the mistake right here and doing all this work, you guys won't make that mistake, huh? Huh? Learning from my mistakes, are you?